Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You've got Bert and I, and we're here to talk to you about this long-term, yield-focused, consistently growing dividend aristocrat stock.
Man, I'm excited to talk to you about this. So, as usual, everybody, smash that subscribe button, give us that thumbs up, ring that bell so you can get videos brought to you every single time we release them for you.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
All right. I'm pumped up. Lanny, what is this stock that you were previewing?
Well, first the questions I have to ask is, do you want to make a very solid and consistent form of dividend income? Do I hear a yes? Okay. Do you want that income to also grow year after year after year after year? You're still nodding your head?
I think I see it this time. I'm pretty sure I see it in the background.
Yeah. Now, how would you like it if this company yielded also 7%?
Wait, what?
We're talking getting $7 on every 100 that you're invested in.
So not one, not two, not three, but $7 per 100?
That's right. And this is a company that you could also own that'll help pay for one of your bills each and every month.
Man, all right, I can't take it anymore, Lanny. Who is this company?
We're talking about an iconic legacy company that's been around for over 135 plus years. You still want to know?
I do. Wait, hold on, wait. Moving up my edge of my seat here. Let's do it.
Bert's height is almost, So we are talking about the dividend aristocrat stock, At&T, ticker symbol T.
There it is. That's right, At&T. It is a company that the two of us own. We own a lot of this company. We receive a ton of dividend income from this company. That's right, we cannot wait to talk to all of you about At&T today.
So on the agenda to talk about this beloved dividend stock of At&T, the first thing I really need to get out there right now is that this dividend stock has truly not changed in share price over the last few months. They have literally traded in between $28, $29 to $31. And with that, their dividend yield has stayed roughly around 7%.
Yeah, it's insane to see At&T trading at these levels. It's something where, in my mind, I sometimes think of it as if I need to put a few dollars to work, At&T around 30 or under has been my baseline here.
I mean, everybody uses either a form of internet, phone service. I know you're over there. You have a form of entertainment service. It may be a Netflix, it may be an Amazon, it may be Disney, but you may also have At&T in some form of subscription within their entertainment package.
Yeah, I mean, that to me has been the biggest treat for what At&T has to offer. They are just more than that internet or cell phone company. They have this massive content portfolio, and I know a lot of people love all those HBO shows. They have a huge cult following, and they've launched multiple apps to help you get you these content delivered in the best manner possible.
And obviously through acquisition, advertising is also becoming a, bigger, bang to their, revenue streams. And, in this day and age of the global pandemic, more and more people are at home, more and more people do need internet service, and more people do look for that entertainment.
And yeah, I guess the entertainment piece of this, Lanny, was catapulted by some of their recent acquisitions as well. That's been the biggest treat of them, because I sometimes forget how they got these companies, but it was that massive Time Warner acquisition that really did the trick for them and helped them expand that content library to allow them to compete with some of these other streaming services that Lanny mentioned earlier.
So the questions Bert and I always ask is this company going to be around next year, in 5 years, in 10 years? 50 years? And, Bert, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, personally, no, I absolutely think they're going to, for this exact reason we mentioned. It's hard in 2020. The companies needed to shift their focus. Look at how Disney just expanded from just their old style to some of their new acquisitions. They brought on Fox. They launched the Disney Plus streaming to help bring them into that new age of entertainment to help capture customers and grow their earnings going forward. While At&T is obviously not Disney and they don't have Mickey Mouse and some of the other brands, they have that now with this Time Warner acquisition. They have that HBO brand that we were talking about, they have all of that content that they work through as well. They have the CNNs, they have so much entertainment, all the TNT, TBS, all of that great stuff too, to allow them to keep continuing going forward. What do you think, Lanny?
Well, I always take it from like an investor's lens, and given that they have so many consistent operating cash flows and levers that they can pull, again, it's hard not looking at them for a nice bang to your dividend stock portfolio. Whether you're an investor that's just beginning, whether you're a current, advanced or intermediate investor, people talking about AT&T, it's not uncommon. No. And I think it's always a great stock to consider adding to your current position or creating a position as you start your dividend journey.
Yeah, so if you want to think about what Lanny just said, as a beginning investor, here's a fun fact for you. AT&T was one of the first 5 dividend stocks I purchased when I became a dividend investor back in 2012, 2013. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? On one of those long car rides where we were talking stock, you talked me then to buy AT&T, and here I am in 2020. Still, I'm not an expert investor by any stretch, but I'm a much more experienced investor. I'm still buying AT&T. So at all ends of the spectrum, people are looking at the company.
Between compounding and owning this stock, I actually have a position in AT&T that's somehow large enough to pay for my internet bill each and every month. So the dividend income matches or is greater than my monthly internet bill.
And that's what's so cool to me about AT&T. It brings a little tear to my eye as well, hearing that you can cover one of your bills with not too large of an investment in this company.
I say let's run AT&T through the Dividend Diplomat stock screener.
And what's for all of our new viewers, our new subscribers, so please subscribe if you haven't yet. What are the 3 metrics of the Dividend Diplomat stock screener, Lanny?
So we have the price to earnings ratio. Technically, you want to look at that comparative to the S&P 500 ratio. We have the dividend payout ratio, which is really looking at the safety of the dividend. And then third, we have the dividend growth and the growth rate history.
Yep. So let's dive right in. Price to earnings ratio. At the time we're filming this video, AT&T is trading at $30.04 per share. Their forward earnings using our average analyst estimates from Yahoo Finance is $3.24. So that gives us a price to earnings ratio of 9.27%. So obviously significantly lower than the broader market today.
Yeah, only trading at 9 times forward earnings, while the S&P is trading at almost 30 times earnings. To me, that just screams discount, baby.
Yeah. And our metric number 2, the dividend payout ratio. Their annual dividend is $2.08 per share. They're using that annual EPS of $3.24. That gives us a dividend payout ratio of 64%. The mark, so it's just a hair above the 60% threshold we use in our stock screener.
And to keep in mind, AT&T has historically always been around at 60%, give or take like a 5%, just depending on where you're at in the earnings cycle. I'm not too scared about a 64% dividend payout ratio.
No, it's well below 100%, which is what we're really looking for. We want to make sure a company can continue to pay that dividend going forward for all these years. If it were much closer to 100%, I'd be much more concerned about a future dividend cut, but 64% really doesn't scare me.
What about their dividend growth history, Bert?
Oh, this is always fun with AT&T. It's obviously they're a dividend aristocrat. Lanny mentioned they've increased their dividend for over 30 plus years in the video earlier. AT&T is consistent for a lot of things, and there is one thing that you can count on with AT&T's dividend annually. It's going to increase by 1 cent per quarter.
That's right. We've seen them go from 48 to 49 to 50 to 51 to 52 cents. So they currently pay 52 cents of a dividend per share per quarter. $2.08 per year. Forward looking, if they increased it from 52 to 53 cents, upcoming this fall, that dividend growth rate will be around 1.9 to 2%, which is, again, pretty average for what they do. But then you take in a 7% current yield with the 2% growth rate. Overall, you got that 9% dividend factor that compounds religiously and consistently. So your income is just, running full steam ahead.
Yeah, no, it's great to see. I think I love their dividend history, and it's nice to see that increase slowly and surely, and just to continue watching that drip go even more with each increase, in which each year, every year.
So as a beginning investor, as an intermediate or an advanced investor, You really do know what you're going to get owning AT&T stock. You know, again, you're getting that reliable dividend, the safety of the dividend's intact, as well as that iconic history of dividend increases that nobody would want to snap. In fact, I've owned AT&T, gosh, for the better part of almost 10 years. And honestly, between reinvestment and letting the increases roll, every quarter when AT&T pays me a dividend, I'm essentially acquiring 4 new shares currently in my own taxable account, which again produces an additional $8 per year. So if you multiply that by at least 4 times per year, I get the dividend. I'm adding over $30+ in income every year.
I mean, just think about that for a second. Over $30 in annual income from doing nothing, from just watching that dividend invest, because Lanny has taken the time to build that strong position in AT&T over the years. To me, that's the beauty of dividend investing right there. You couldn't ask for a better example.
You know, while your cash is getting below 1%, you can move some of that into AT&T stock. Obviously, perform your own research and look at your own situation. But going from below 1% to almost a 7% yield, where the volatility of the stock price is pretty flat, and you know that it's going to be a fairly reliable income stream, you know, to me is almost a no-brainer.
Yeah, the same here. That's why I keep buying it in small doses, 1 share, 2 share here or there, as it's around 30, because I just want to put that cash to work to earn that increased yield. The one comment we always get when we hear AT&T and when we're talking through the company is the company has a lot of debt. This acquisition of Time Warner, the acquisition of DirecTV over the years was financed significantly through debt. You look at their balance sheet and you scream high debt. However, there are a couple things that we like to look at too when we're looking at their financials. They have strong operating cash flow from a lot of these revenue sources that we mentioned earlier, revenue that continues to grow, as well as they enhance and keep building in these new HBO Maxes and finding ways to utilize that content as well.
And I'm pretty sure AT&T is also coming out, or has come out, with their own AT&T streaming service, so that you have, you know, more concise and consolidated, you know, entertainment streaming options. And just recently in the news, there's talks about AT&T trying to divest or sell the DirecTV component they bought about 5 years ago. And Bert and the community, they paid almost $50 billion 5 years ago to, you know, acquire DirecTV and their assets. We're talking a huge blockbuster deal back then. And now there's rumors that they're trying to, you know, divest or sell off those assets to the tune of a little bit north of $20 billion. So one would think that's a bad move, but I believe that the stock market is already taking that into as a positive item, because potentially they can use that cash to help pay down all of this debt that Bert has been talking about.
Yeah, and that's huge to help right-size your balance sheet and continue less interest that you have to pay, so you can reinvest more earnings back into the company, continue funding that dividend increase as well. It's all great news that they can keep focusing on cleaning up the balance sheet. But even while they're doing that, I still feel pretty confident and happy about the dividend I'm receiving based on the payout ratio and seeing their financials and cash flow statement.
So coming back to the AT&T dividend stock, you know, obviously we're not here to say it should be 100% of your portfolio, because we're always here saying make sure you have a basket of investments so that you're not so concentrated and putting everything into one spot. But we do say that this is probably a great area to think about putting your money. You can get a 7% dividend yield. You can get a consistent dividend growth rate. You're getting a dividend aristocrat company, and you're getting one of the biggest companies in the world in your portfolio, and you have to feel pretty confident about that.
You haven't even mentioned this yet. Not only are they a great dividend aristocrat, but they're one of our top 5 Foundation Dividend stocks as well.
Wow.
I can't believe we made it this long without mentioning it. We love this company for all the reasons that Lanny just mentioned.
It must be in the coffee in the Dividend Diplomat coffee mug, coming to a store near you. No, but honestly, if you own AT&T, please let us know in the comments below. If there are metrics that you don't like about AT&T, let us know so that the community can also see it. Again, if you have questions about AT&T and the dividend metrics, again, we'll do our best to respond. We respond almost to every comment as soon as we can.
Yeah, and if you like the channel and you like learning more about dividend stocks, please make sure you subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. It helps us continue spreading the news of financial literacy and dividend stocks to the community.
Again, we're glad to help you on your journey to financial freedom. This is Bert and Laney from the Dividend Diplomats.
Over and out.